For what seems like the 50th time, Nijikiwi has gone too far into boss week. But it's true, because they really went far with this week's Elite Phase, so it is logs and extra starting cash, which should already give you a warning sign. Something's gotta be up, there's gotta be a twist, and that twist this week is 600% boss speed, the fastest phase I believe we've ever had. When you consider that the other weeks that had a faster boss speed was Dreadbloon, aka the slowest boss, then this might be the fastest one yet, barring Vortex. But we all know that Phayze is built much different than Vortex, so this week is least tiers, and so the top scores to aim for are 60 to 70. Oh, before I truly start, I have to respec my monkey knowledge all the way once again. Leaving off the big balloon sabotage knowledge, which nerfs you in bosses because you want balloons to have as high HP as possible so that you get more pops to farm higher degrees. And sadly, the only way to disable 1 point of monkey knowledge is to get rid of all of them and then add them back one by one. Somebody let me know if there's a mod that makes this a lot easier, thanks. Now that we finally got into the game, here's what we'll start with. Ben is needed for the 1 tier for early snowball. Second farm up here, and then 1-0-0 in this one. If I went 2-0-0 immediately, I wouldn't be able to afford the second farm, so this makes more money in the long run. And in the middle of this run, we'll drop an NG over here. Gonna save the tier and the free dart monkey because this NG is gonna be useful later anyway. Now, I'm not so much of a boss genius that every single week I can come up with my own strategy to get top 5-10. I did try to come up with something myself this week for a while, but ultimately, nothing could beat a guide posted by Lawrence here, which the run and strategy are going to be inspired by, with some small changes, of course, to either make it easier for myself or just attempting to optimize further, really. I'm sure it's pretty obvious right now. You can see I'm trying to save for a monkey bank without going for a top path, which means it'll fill up a lot slower, but that's where you save 2 tiers. The greed doesn't stop here until we get a plantation to go along with our monkey bank, and after I get 3-2-0, then we'll grab some more, but for now, NG's holding on pretty tightly. Don't forget, we also got Ben ability too. Doubles the NG's damage briefly, and allows us to leak less lives. Definitely worth using. Alright, that's enough greed. Ninja here, this will also be useful for some point in the future. And now a second NG up here. Yes, I'm dead serious about this spot. You'll see why. I forgot to do the math, but it looks like it'll take about 14 rounds for the 2-3-0, 0-3-0 farm to fill up. I think as opposed to 11 or 12 with 2-3-0, so it's not really that big of a sacrifice. And that's why those 2 tiers aren't really worth it, because once we get IMF alone, having top path will hardly affect how much money it makes. About to get a nice fat cash out this round. Check out what we can afford. Boom. Round 27 BRF. I don't have lead popping, so I have to buy cleansing foam no matter what. It's a bit expensive on the expensive side, but the other towers I plan to get are also very expensive in lead popping. But cleansing isn't a waste because we can turn it into overclock on the BRF later, which should be the very next farming option. Okay, another full IMF this round, and this is the round where we take out another loan. Go for the overclock, and sure, balloon trap. That was the point of this spot, and it isn't perfect. It misses a little bit. Okay, this is interesting. Now my balloon trap stopped attacking. I'm not sure why. It's not like the trap is in a different placement from the last time, right? Or maybe it's a type of balloon. Has a different hitbox. Yeah, see? Whites again. Interesting. I didn't change a thing, but we still got the result we wanted, so very nice. Now, we can go for Monkey City. Okay, the greed stops here with Chinook because, as you know, with a fast boss speed, you don't have time to wait. You kind of have to get your defense set up immediately. And I think we're already pushing it really tight. Now, it's entirely possible I got a little bit too greedy and I can't afford what I need. And that is a Master Bomber. Yes, that's $40,000. I can collect for 11 here, but the IMF loan still only gets me 14. So I am missing $15,000 before getting Master Bomber. Can I make that in ideally 2 rounds? Because if I wait too long, I think it's GG. Perhaps I shouldn't have gone for the Chinook, because the only thing it's useful for is, well, I guess the Chinook, and to make money with the crate, but that thing takes so long to get back. I'll Chinook the Sticky Bomb here, just so we get squeezed in as much damage as possible. Well, there's at least 2.3k made back of the 12k put into the sky, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough. On the bright side, I did do the math here. I can definitely get the Master Bomber at the end of 41. Just a matter of how fast does round 41 take. Oh, I can actually get it now if I wanted to, but I'm greedy. So let's wait to the end of the round, actually, for more IMF money. If that's too long to wait, though, understandable. Okay, now, pause, boom, and boom. Let's put this under this range, so extra money. Master Bomber has global range, so we get to stick it up here. And hopefully it just does the job. This thing is legit moving it faster than Vortex normal speed. And it has those speed forwards, as you see. What's kind of funny, too, is that I didn't realize this. I don't think anybody realized this, but the speed modifier of Phayze Warp, like that, is affected by the base boss speed. Oh, also, there's one more jump forward. I don't think this is going to make it, folks. Oh, no. No, it's fine. It's fine. We just need precisely 3 more stickies. 1, there's 2, and the last one will finish it off. And who am I kidding? I had plenty of time. All right. Good to know. Now, we sell this because you can't just keep $40,000 in a brick tower. That's just not very cash money. We'll get a triple XL trap now, because that's the best stepping stone to the big 115k Banana Central. Should make us money very, very, very quickly here. Oh, and also, since I got rid of that ninja spot, we can put this. So if it ever pops Bloons, it'll get the Monkey City money. Now, if excuse me, let me go ahead and move Benjamin over to the right here so that there's enough space to move my triple XL trap. Because once I get Monkeynomics, I need to stall the rounds because this is a time-based ability. You don't benefit much from these rounds lasting 5 seconds like you saw there. So there is little value having the trap over there. Instead, there's a good spot back here where I think it'll drop right next here, and we can use Chinook to stall rounds even longer if that extra track length is enough. Now, skipping out on larger surface area means I can't manually explode this trap. I have to wait for it to be full before I can start stalling. But that's okay. Right now, the only time-based ability is the Chinook, which isn't worth that much in the first place, so we're all good, I think. Come on. Oh, that was a big-ass cash out. $40,000. Again, that's why triple XL trap is the GOAT. Okay, now I gotta move this away, because it is stealing money, and I gotta move this back here, too. This will be a barely end of round 53 B Central, I think, right? Do this. Boom, boom. Nice. Right on time. One more upgrade to go, and we are pretty much done with farming for the rest of the run. These 2 towers can carry us pretty far. Actually, before Monkeynomics, I think the Ultra Boost is actually better to get. 10x stacking is a lot more important than you think. Think it'll probably be end of this round we can get it. Actually, no, we can do it now. I think I'm greedy. Yes, now. Earlier the better, as they say, even though that was a very premature IMF cash out. Has to be done. And now there's benefit to stalling the rounds to Oblivion, so I'm gonna try to do that to the best of my ability, so sacrifice some money from, say, the ceramics here to just slowly blow some stuff back. We can only do so much, though, because sadly, Chinook does 2 damage now instead of what used to be 1. Otherwise, if I could stall to Oblivion, we would be able to get 10 stacks by, like, next round or something like that. Alright, same thing this round. Try to pick 4 ceramics to stall, and go from there. Okay, sadly, the margins are probably too tight to rush Monkeynomics before Tier 2 comes in. That might be something to buy after the fact. I could get it with 2 rounds to spare here, but nah, it's not worth the risk. We'll use this time now to prep Tier 2 defense, and it's kind of weird. Spike Factory is not normally your tower of choice, but if we're looking to get a Spike Paragon at the end, then we might as well use part of it. And that's going to be for these Super Mines, which I'll get starting next round. I'm going to start Ultra Boosting too. And because there's Regos this round, I'm actually going to be able to pull off the Infinite Stall. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here they come. Here they come. So set it something like this, and we will have the round never end until we move the Chinook away. And this way, I can get all 10 Ultra Boost stacks in one round. That's the max you can give, by the way, on one tower. Nothing more satisfying than going from 0 to 10 in a single round, albeit a little bit annoying. So, in an effort to still make money, let me try to time the end of the stall for the next Ultra Boost coming back up, so that I can make money immediately by Ultra Boosting. Hang on. Chinooking this over here. And yes, we're just gonna have to Chinook our way, because the Super Mines is placed randomly to where Phayze is at that point in the game. It won't have full Ultra Boost uptime because I'm using one of them on here, but I think it's enough. In fact, the random spread kind of helps us. I mean, actually, you'd probably rather have Phayze too, so you can control exactly how many spikes you want, but them being laid down like this is good for me. Just don't run over the spikes. Oh, shit. Okay, that was pretty bad. One thing I'd like to avoid is not having spikes get run over when Phayze hits a skull. Which again is why 502 is better, but see if we can do without it. These 3 spikes are gonna go to waste, sadly. Oh, right, the end of the round too. Oh, that sucked. That sucked bigly. And on the bright side, we got a Monkeynomics in the middle of this tier, so we're good. So yes, beating tier 2 here is going to come down to RNG. Can we have these spikes not get run over too much? And also, can I find the right spot to Chinook my Super Mines in? Because since I only have a Chinook every 60 seconds, I gotta kind of pick wisely. I'll do over here for the last jump. Let's hope that's fine. I'll use one last Ultra Boost just to be safe, and I think we'll have plenty of time. What's there to worry about? Nice, and we will not sell the Super Mines after because we don't have to. We're already done farming. My goal now is just to have these rounds stall as long as possible. Actually, wait a minute. 1,000 damage to go? Okay, good. For a second, I thought we weren't going to make it. But now, let's move this to as far away from the balloon trap as possible to not take any trap income away. 10th stack now, nice. But again, as I said earlier, now it's extra important to make sure the round lasts to the maximum so that we milk as much money from Monkeynomics as we can. Unfortunately, we can't really do that with the triple XL trap not being 015, because right now, the mobs are still too fast and you still have time to go, like, to cool off the nomics, so that's not very efficient. Or rather, I guess we can't get the max stall every round if it's specifically mob class balloons. If it's BFBs, they're slow enough, and we don't have to worry. Balloons, we can Chinook them back. See here, BFB's got a long way to go before they touch the trap here, so I should probably use that time to also throw some Ultra Boost stacks on other towers, but with some Rico rounds looming, I guess I'm saving for that. I can use next round 67 to get 10 Ultra Boost stacks, because there are regrow camo fortified cerams. Yes, this is going to be absolutely an infinite stall. So we're going to 10x Ultra Boost everything possible. Mostly spike factories, because the extra damage on them matters for a higher degree. So this will be carbon spikes at some point. So spreading out the rigor rounds apart, we did successfully get 10 stacks on every spike factory, and some more for extra. My only issue is, do I have enough money for this? Because believe it or not, $900,000 or $800,000 is not enough. I genuinely might need more money here. We'll also Chinook things ahead of time, by the way. Anyway, again, the main concern here is I might not have enough money to afford what I need this round, and that is an immediate Paragon. We need to get NG Paragon this tier, because Super Mines is not going to cut 2 million at this speed. So we need to 1, end rounds quick, and 2, hope we have a high enough degree. These BFB spawning are not helping our case. Maybe I should just Super Mines the entrance. Well. We'll test now. Just out of curiosity, what degree would this be? Only 18. Okay, that's not going to cut it. We need at least 20. And I actually think this run is bricked, at least with the strategy I'm currently running. If we test, say, round 82, I'm letting this go way too long. At a certain point, there's a point of no return. Even if you beat everything instantaneously, the 5 jumps that still has to go will kill you. 1 round later gets us 21, but that's also not enough. And probably doesn't give us enough wiggle room. So if this fails, I'm gonna go back instead of trying to brute force an already scuffed run to optimize making more money in the first little bit. And just out of curiosity, does this actually defend, or is it genuinely over? 3 jumps to go. Oh yeah, it's definitely over. Like this, for example. Still 1 jump left to go after this. Yeah, it's over. Alright, I will see you guys in the next day.
Tomorrow.
So back to tier 1, where we have to make 1 change, and that is to add 1 extra tier for special operations. Otherwise, I just don't have the money. The Marine gives you an extra, like, $4,500 every crate, which adds up over time. That, along with the optimizations, i.e. again, not missing any of those crates from the Banana Essential, should give us enough money heading into tier 3, and you can definitely see the different tier. Basically almost $1 million. Another optimization. Why am I buying Spike Factory upgrades? That costs money. I need to save the money right now for the NG Paragon, so we'll skip on the few pops that the Carpet Spikes and Perma Spike would have gotten. And that extra 150k should be enough to make the difference this tier. Along with, again, we gotta get this on 81. No waiting till 82. There's just no time. We'll also make sure to get 1 last Ultra Boost stack before popping off this. And now, all 359k gets us degree what now? 26. Okay, I think that's enough. And now we can start freely upgrading the Spike Factory. Granted, it'll take a while for it to actually start doing something. I'll make sure to move this around. Turrets too. Turret explosions are going to be really important, so I need to kind of drop my turrets in a spot where I can explode them well later without losing the DPS. Like, see the 10k damage that this is doing. Also, whenever Power Glove is up, make sure to drop it on the Banana Central whenever I can. With the next jump being over here, we move Blue Sentry over here, and that should make it attack now. Carpet now. This and this. Okay, so bad news. I should have used the Sentry Explosion on the purple. That's my bad. I'll have to wait for the next jump then. Let's see. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now? Beautiful. 2 more jumps to go. This could be tight. We'll explode an entire skull here. And an entire skull... No, not here, not here. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Sell now? And sell now. Nice. That was actually plenty of time to spare. We're good, we're good. And now to move Super Mines to the entrance, because I need the Spike Factories to get all the pops now. Although, there is, I guess, a bit of an issue. I need to make sure it's under Monkey CD range first, so let me move this Perma Spike. Unfortunately, stopping the spikes at the entrance means I can't really stall rounds now. Super Mines Explosion is too big, so I'm not going to have a very efficient Monkeynomics, but it is what it is. Otherwise, I'm sadly out of luck, because there's no way I'm going to be able to stall a Ceramic, for example. Super Mines just blows it up in 1 frame. I can certainly try, though. Oh, actually, no, it does work. What am I doing? See those? Granted, once there is a single Super Mine Explosion, they will die. Can I do that for these, though? Okay, no, I can't. I can. Okay, cool. So we just let this run until we see the timer start ticking up, the penalty. That's an incredibly goated stall. Not to mention that the penalty window gets longer and longer every round. Okay, starting to tick now, so add 3 seconds to the timer in exchange for a lot more money. Okay, I had to prep my sentries for a tier 4, so the stall kind of had to break a little bit because of all these mini sentries spawning, but this is probably going to be the hardest tier because I cannot buy the Spike Paragon this tier. It just won't be high enough degree for tier 5. So NG26 has got a solo, and so I gotta nail every Sentry Explosion. Can't let any go to waste. So we want to get a Sentry Explosion off immediately, so let me drop one here. There's that. Move Super Mines as well to a better spot. And here we go. Next one here. Ah, shit, I messed up already. Whoops. That was not where I was supposed to put it, but oh well. See if this still works out. We're about to get another Sentry Explosion now. And then, let's see, probably another Sentry Explosion once this is in range of this one here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now. Oh, I missed it. It didn't explode. Yeah, this is the issue. I don't think I can talk coherently while full focusing at the same time, so see you when I'm close to winning. The only buttons I'm concerned about are 9 and 0. 9, the hotkey to drop a sentry. And, whoop, I didn't mean to drop that thing, but oh well. Boom, another one. Okay, perfect. We got the explosion this time. And this is about to be out of range, so I gotta sell this now. And place the new one somewhere over here. Sentry Explosion here. F it. I'm doing it. There's a skull. That was worth. And I gotta sell this soon, too. Wait for it. Now, okay. I think in all likelihood, I'm gonna have to restart this, yeah? Oh my god, yeah. I'm so bad. I fumbled at some point in the run. As you can see. Yeah, next skull. Actually, wait. Nah, I only had 2 sentries down. That would have still been killing the shield, but not the rest. Okay, I don't know what more to say at this run other than everything just felt good. It felt really good. We were hitting skulls incredibly early. Earlier than I could ever imagine. So here we are now. I gotta do 2 Sentry Explosions here. Pretty much explode all of them, okay? Wait for it. Now. Come on, NG. Gotta use the nail gun attack at this point, because I exploded every single sentry. Which is dangerous, but I need everything for the last bend here. Come on. Come on. Don't fail me now. I gotta use 1 explosion, because the shield makes Phayze move a little bit faster. I think we got this. Let me not die here. Crap. So explode? 9? No! Because I sold the sentries, I died to the balloons. Bruh, okay. Here we can do this. Move the damn super mines over there, alright? Not to mention, I guess we can squeeze in some extra damage too. With super mines. So explode now. Explode now. And oh, let's go. That was solid, and that was also very, very, very sweaty. Now we got 10, 15 rounds to chill, and just do the same thing I did for tier 4. Try to stall ceramics leaking. Wait, ceramics is actually getting pierce capped now. Hang on, that's not good. I need to move these back in range now then. I think I have to forego the extra money from the Monkey CD, because we already have enough from the Monkeynomics anyway. This is in exchange for Power Glove. Because it's an AoE effect, I need it to affect the super mines. Therefore, I'm gonna plop it over here. And you see now, it has the Power Glove effect. You don't even have to wait for the next activation. It just has to be close enough in range. And you got it. And so I'm pretty sure I need that extra 67% attack speed. Alright, dilemma time. This is the round where I normally should get the Spike Factory Paragon. However, do I have a high enough degree? We sell all of these things. Use full cash slider, and how close are we? Bruh. Okay, I think in this case, it's 100% justified to wait one more round. Sacrifice a little bit of spikes on 116. Hell, maybe even 61, because Spike Factory gets a Pierce bonus every degree ending at 1. But I'll see how 60 does, because that's a way bigger power spike. I can't wait another round, I don't think. Now? Oh shit, never mind. That was worth it then. 1 round for 2 degrees. What a steal. Now, I probably shouldn't have used the Power Glove last round on the BRF, because now I don't have it for this part. And now my Spike Factory is going to be shooting at a sad rate. Alright, do I use Power Glove here? Yeah, I think I do. I hope I get it up before round 120 starts, otherwise it's not worth it. I also have Spiky Geddon up, but I don't think I should use it right now. No, I should. Ugh, that one round is really making it feel like a big difference right now, because if you don't know, spikes could last 4 rounds, so that's why I keep talking about 116 like that. Anyway, because of Phayze's dashes, I'm gonna hope that that spike pile is enough for Skull 1, so I'm gonna point this over here for the second Skull. It should be close to an insta-kill. Lego. Right? Let's see it. Come on. Run through the spikes here. Not insta-kill. No, it is. Great. That Sentry Explosion was also a waste, and that spike pile is a little bit too far forward, but that's fine. Please insta-kill. Please. Nice. That was good. I'm not getting any Sentry Explosions, but again, I hope that's fine. This part's gonna slow down like crazy because I don't have any of the normal spikes hitting. But let's see how much of a number Spike Geddon does. Yeah, we have to make sure the spikes don't get overrun. Like, overrun on a Phayze dash. So, I'm guessing here for now. But I should probably prep spikes for the next Skull. Yeah, in case this is, like, overkill. So, put this down here. I also forgot to mention in the whole video that Spike Paragon, I never thought it would actually be the best Paragon for this Phayze boss because it even got nerfed in a recent update. 52, not the last update, but the update before it. So it was quite a shock to me that it was not an Ace Paragon strategy. Because that's why I tested it, like, initially, but I could not get it to work whatsoever. Last Skull now, and I think that looks really good. Provided I don't choke. Let's finally get one Sentry Explosion off. It's not nothing. I'll say that much. I got a Spike again coming in 10 seconds. Oh, I don't know if that's enough spikes. Shit. I suck. It's okay, we got Spike Geddon now. This is gonna come down to the damn wire. Wait, is it not gonna work? Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Just barely. Yeah, I gotta stop relying on Ace, I feel like. Because Spike is probably the second best Paragon, even after the nerfs. And is the only way you can actually get a low tier score in this week's boss. Overall, 33 million damage and 14 million. Don't sleep on NG either. Both towers got knocked down a bit by balance changes, but they're still really good. And that currently puts us in 6th place. Right next to our YouTuber buddy, Malik here. Nice. Thank you for watching. Quick plug at the end. If you haven't already, enter creator support code ISAB in the shop. Would appreciate it a lot. Thanks.